break. We have a year 7 slump. We went from a 74 to a 71 overall. Defense stayed 74. Offense is down to a 69. Made a mistake and forgot to put Missouri on our schedule. So we will be without Missouri this year. That being said, we have a much more manageable schedule. So we're going to go ahead and simulate to week 5 and see what the CUSA schedule or slate is looking like. And before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the recruiting. I had 2 4-stars on here, but one of them has locked us out. I'm going to take a look at this quarterback here. Scout him. He's a bust, but you know what? I need a quarterback, so I don't really care. Throw power 83. He's got 88. Break sack 81. Oh, I see why he's a bust. Okay. He's a dual threat though, so okay. Let's go ahead and go to week 5. See what we can get going. Alright, we are in week 5. We're 2-1, which is better than what I thought we would be. I thought we was going to be 1-2. Who did we lose to? Marshall. We lost 44-32 to them, but we beat the brakes off of Akron. Offenses went down to a 66, so that's not good. 2-2 FIU. UConn's 3-1. I'm not worried about playing them. We'll probably play Sam Houston and Jacksonville State. Those look like the 2 teams that we're going to have to play against. So, Sam Houston, week 11, week 13, and we'll probably play that Delaware game in week 7. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Alright, let's go over here to the recruiting trail and see who all we have missed out on. We've passed, we're the only one going for this quarterback, but that's okay. I could use him more, so we're gonna proximity to home. We could guess his hard. Oh nope, hard sell. Right there, it's hometown hero. What did I say? We're gonna schedule you against them. Proximity to home. Plus 10. We could go ahead and get his. Hometown hero as well. Plus 10. And we're going to get you in as soon as week 9 for proximity to home. Let's see here. We're second on this playing style. Pure power, right edge. Pure power. Probably run stop. So we need to get that going again. And get that run defense good to go. Because if we could get him, man, that would be great news for us. We're going to put him here. Championship contender. We're actually going to do proximity to home. And then we're going to do 25 points on him. Oh, this is not good. Let's do proximity to home. No. Playing time. $25. We're first on his list. Power rusher. So we need to get some pressure in on the quarterback, get some sacks and hurries. Playing style, power rusher. We like I said, we're just going to have to go in and do the best we can. So that being said, let's look at the overall. They're a better overall offense than we are. Jacksonville State's 4-0. Yep, let's get into it.
Welcome everyone to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. FIU will kick it off to
and we get the ball
underway.
first. Let's see how bad this offense is.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri State's offense will start this game off. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted. Just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Bobby Hope.
Looking downfield, it's Hoffman.
There goes Nate.
Snagged in the middle, it's Hall. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hope. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Okay.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on down.
I had Nate, and I ran into the sack.
So FIU's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs
that just
and
irks
listen,
me.
He's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Don't know why they're not snapping the ball.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. First down here for the offense. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kendricks. Touchdown, Panthers! He got a step and just dusted the field. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Missouri State offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, you see running backs in college football. These guys are athletes that you want to put in space. Do a really good job putting them in space, running the angle, getting him towards the middle of the field. Try to get him the football so he can make somebody miss and make a big play. But you got to get the football first. He's got to catch that first before he looks to try to get those yards after the catch.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch.
He caught that?
Fourth down is still on his feet. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
I'll take it.
Touchdown, Missouri State.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. Fourth and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
All right, here we go.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Slater. Got his man on the right. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Here's a heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. FIU pushing tempo. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
I don't think so.
Backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Caught near the sticks.
Mr. Hall.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to throw, it's Hoffman. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Got the big tight end on the corner route.
Nate Hall again.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
We're going to rely on him a lot more this year than we have his entire career.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 32.
He is a senior, so we're going to miss him. But we've got another four-star tight end right behind him in the lineup.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's...
Oh, gosh.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking downfield on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's John. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. FIU pushing tempo. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Nope,
and they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Slater. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Kendricks. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida International. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, You'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Hoffman. Got the quick pass. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put
I didn't mean to hit that.
and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown, Panthers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there.
He's got it down the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Hoffman. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the team, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And this is a really important series of plays. Sneaks it in.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's John. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40.
Why would you do that?
Touchdown, FIU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some...
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
FIU pushing tempo. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Slater. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Hard running there. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the plane fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Kendricks. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nate, but
if this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Touchdown Bears! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin City limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no...
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Mendoza. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Quick completion on the out. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. It's caught. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Converts to the fourth down, and he's still going. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the...
Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Bears will hustle to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Missouri State. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
This is the most locked in I think I have ever been.
And the returner will be knocked down.
In a computer game.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll give it to the back. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Panthers. He would not be denied. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it down the left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Looking downfield on first down. Firing toward the end zone. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Inside the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, FIU. And they turn it into a defensive score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
To the air on 1st down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And in a 2-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. Disappointing loss there. Sam Houston, and I didn't see what week that was. Crap. Week 11. Alright, let's see what we can get going on now. Alright, the wide receiver, a wide receiver went to, oh, that's not good. What's our record? 3-5. You can count us out of another, um, conference championship. Yep. Alright, let's go to the prospect list. I guess we're just gonna find players just to fill up the board at this point. Well, we can still go bowling, but we're just gonna go ahead and sim to bowl games. Because we're out of the conference championship yet again this year. This is depressing, man. Dennis Blair from Navy. We made the Idaho Potato Bowl. We ended up going bowling. Utah State. I feel like we've played them before. Let's take a look at National Signing Day. Has anybody even signed with us? No, he went to Texas. He went to Wyoming. He went to Baylor. Ain't nobody wants to come here, man. Part of it has to do with the fact that I suck at the game. But still yet. Hire staff. Oh, defensive coordinator left? Cool. 425, 425, 425. I don't like the 425. Base 4-3. He's a motivator. Well, let's look at some of the other. He's a talent tactician. Boost the in-game overalls. He's a tactician motivator. Might go with him. Pipeline, Tennessee, Mississippi, Missouri. Keenan's son might be the best bet, honestly. Louisiana, but he's not a recruiter. Let's see what we got. South Florida. Okay. Okay. I might be able to get Steve on board. Metro Atlanta. Let's go ahead and offer Steve. See if we can't land him. I'm not much of a bowl game type of guy. Unless it's a playoff game or we win a conference championship. Okay, Steve Stoffer has accepted our offers. View job offers. Let's see who wants Earl Campbell. Army, Indiana. Indiana wants us? Wow. San Diego State, Wyoming. We are not going anywhere. Let's see here. Defensive secondary boosts to main coverage and pursuit. Everything else is just about good to go. Have 5 players get drafted for Master Motivator. No. We need to go ahead and do that. Alright. Send to players leaving. We will have 2 more years after this one. 3 more years, because that was year 7. So, year 7. Our best running back wants to leave. Our backup running back wants to leave. Please stay. No. Dan. Not staying. Is nobody going to stay? Okay. Right guard stayed. He's got 46 skill points. Draft results. Nobody. Okay. Transfer portal. My favorite time of year because nobody ever wants to come to Missouri State. Let's look at quarterbacks. See if we can't get him. Halfbacks. Carter is considering coming back. Um, tight end. I need edge rushers. Want to try to go ahead and get some of these transfers. Focus on the transfers. That way we can try to get a jump start on experience next year instead of playing a bunch of high schoolers. Put 10 on him. Put 50 on him. 10. 10. 25. 25. Playing style, power rush. I never could get going on that. 10. Simulate to week 2. Alright. Let's go in and look and see who all locked this out. Quarterback locked this out. I'm not going to get this left edge rusher. Alright. Send him to the week 3. Maybe, just maybe, we could get someone good. More people, one more person has locked this out. Alright, final week of recruiting, off-season recruiting. 3-star running back. He's the only one to commit so far. Okay. Good news though, nobody's locked us out. Sad part, that's our first recruit of the entire year. Alright, let's see who all we get. It's probably going to be another trashy class. 3-star wide receiver, 3-star wide receiver, 3-star guard, 3-star tackle, 3-star corner, 3-star corner, 3-star wheel, 2-star wheel, 2-star wheel, 2-star wheel. At least I'm getting outside linebackers. 3-star right edge, 3-star tight end, 3-star left edge, I think that was. Dan Carter came back to us. David McGinnis, Theo Norden, Zach Johnson, Reggie Irving. We ended up having a decent class, but we missed out on some of these other guys that I really wanted from the portal. National Signing Day. Let's go through here. He signed with Dadgum, Missouri. He signed with A&M. They want to be walk-ons, so be it. Because none of these other schools were offering any of these other guys that we were going after. Okay, except for him. And him. Okay. He went to Louisiana. I didn't even try for him. So, 19. He's normal, impact, normal, impact, 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 normal, impact, normal, normal. Star for Dan Carter. Okay. Star for Steven. Impact for Sizer. Where does that put us? 59th. So we're having the best recruiting classes, it looks like, out of the CUSA, but we just can't put the product on paper. He's an East-West playmaker, running back, tight end. '87 speed. Okay, it says he'd be a 73 overall tight end. Let's go to next week. Dev trait upgrade. Ramsey is now a star dev trait. With that wide receiver out of last year's transfer portal is now an impact dev trait. Training results. This is the fun part. Alright. Quarterback. Cheeseman. These are both 82 overall quarterbacks. He's a junior. 4-star. So, pocket passer, we definitely want to upgrade this. Okay. 87. He's a pocket passer. '88 overall. Kevin Downs. Contact seeker. Dan Carter's got 45 skill upgrade points. He's a East-West playmaker with star development, elusiveness, 80 overall. And current starter. Antoine Keener, north-south blocker. Okay. North-south receiver for George. Kazim, contested specialist. $35 skill points for Roy. He is a impact physical route runner. His route running's already all the way up. Chris Roach, 3-star out of Louisiana, impact physical route runner. His route running's all the way up. He's 80 overall. Trahan is a gritty possession 3-star out of East Texas. Greedy possession. He's a 78 overall. Here we go. 4-star. Alejandro Manzo out of East Texas. He's a junior with normal development trait, physical route runner. I'm going to upgrade his hands. Gun down here, upgrade his IQ to make him an 88 overall. Matthew Madison. I don't even know why I'm upgrading this guy. He's a junior, a 70 overall junior. He's not going to see the field unless there's injuries. I think when I get done doing skill players, do the rest. '87 overall. He's a senior. The only defensive tackle that can get upgrades. Speed rusher. He's a thumper, which means he's a run stopper. Bigums. So I have bigs and bigums. Okay. He is also a run stopper. He's got 72. No, 22. I was like, there ain't no way. Signal caller. Upgrade the IQ. And pass coverage. That's what he would be known for, is pass coverage. Is that 34? 54 for Costanzo. Bump and run. Man coverage. '23 for Ozigbo. He's a field, so no zone coverage. Not that he's going to see the field. He's a 59 overall. Dom has 43. What is he? Power. It's all the way up. Esposito. Okay. Go ahead and do auto progress. Everybody else. There we go. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. Encourage transfers. Not that we probably shouldn't. Yeah, 59 out of 85 players. I mean, this is just bad. Alright. Upgrade coach skills. Win 4 bowl games. We've won 3. Win 4 rivalry games. We've won 1. Guess we'll start upgrading. We're holding on to our points just in case we need them for a recruiter. We should have went down recruiter first, but it's okay. Alright, custom schedules. We're going to take Syracuse off, replace them with Mizzou. At Notre Dame, I don't think so. Give us Memphis. There. We'll play the first 8 games of the season. And then take a bye week and play the last 4. That's all I got for tonight, guys. If I've got time, I'll do the last 2 seasons tomorrow. 2 or 3 seasons tomorrow. See ya.